Hi, it's Feather Song, and I'm here to give you another tour video of one of my islands. Behind me is my shop, which I gave a tour video already for, and off the side is more of my shop. But let's see what else I have around here. I have this little thing. It's supposed to be a beehive. It's nothing big or special. Just something cute, I guess. And you can go in it if you wanted to. Hi, bee. There's nothing in it really, but and then down here is just a little garden. It's like one of the first things that I ever built. Just the garden part, not that lava thing that came a lot later, but this little garden is like one of the first things I ever built on this island. So even though it's not anything special, it's kind of nostalgic, I guess. One thing interesting about my island is when bees first came out, there was no limit to the number of beehives that you could get on your island. So this island ended up with 7 of them. So now it's limited to 2, but I have 7. One there, one there. This is number 3. And there's number 4. I'll show you the rest when we get to them. If you go this way, this is my little Christmas land. It's mostly stuff from last year's Christmas, 2021. But I do have some of the 2020 stuff as well, like the snow globe and the snowball machine. And there was a game pass for that. In order to build it and make snowballs, you had to have the game pass. So one of my other alts has the game pass. I don't have a game pass on this alt, so I can't even use the machines, but my other alt can. So this is my igloo, and it has a little doorbell. And when you go in, I have presents from last Christmas that, you know, they are where they landed. I haven't, you know, I'm not going to open them. They're just there for decoration. And then I have all of the snowman furniture and the a Christmas tree. Some neon blocks are for lights in here. One of my friends came up with the idea of using that for lights, so I left it like that because I thought it was kind of cool. A bunch of candy canes, and again, all the snowman furniture, the train, just more of the snowman furniture. On the tree, there's the cow ornaments, and up there is the Cletus ornament. And there's a little campfire in the middle, you can light it and, you know, have a little ambiance in the room. So that's basically my Christmas land. There's the slime ornament, and the tree down here has the pig ornament, which is right there. There's the pig ornament. So that is Christmas land. Right next to Christmas land is my giant mushroom. And the point of the giant mushroom is that it's for a conveyor ride that I have. If you see the yellow conveyors there, they go all around my island. So when people come, they can, you know, see the whole island just by riding the ride. And I do have a teleporter to get up to the top here, but we're just gonna climb round and round and round up the mushroom La 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 la. And here we are at the top. I have a couple of collections up here. I have a spirit collection. Over here, I have a pirate collection. And over here, I have some of the gold. I have the gold bathroom furniture, basically. And I wish this glass was clear. It was so much better when the glass was clear, but there's a brown frog in there, and when I made this, I put him on the toilet so he was facing forward. So he was like, a frog sitting on his golden throne. But somehow, at some point, he turned himself sideways. And I'm not about to open this up and move him because it was really hard to get him to sit on the toilet to begin with. So he's just going to stay that way. Some more of the gold furniture. And the conveyor ride starts here. And you can see my Christmas land down there. And then the rest is my shop. And I have a tour video of my shop. So we're just going to run on the escalator and go to the cabin. I call it the Sky Cabin. And it's just a rustic wood cabin. I like log cabins, so I like rustic type stuff. So, yeah, I thought that would be nice. So, and there is a little outhouse. Yeah, nothing special. I just thought it would be cute. And then there's some slime blocks to bounce around, and you can look at my island if you want, or you can just bounce for the fun of it. If we go back in the cabin, kind of the reason for the cabin is that you can end the conveyor ride here. Basically, if you want to go to the drop zone or to the selling area of the shop, you take this track here. But if you want to continue the ride around the island, then you go on this track. And I made some like dark caves that you don't know, where you're going in there. This is the drop zone, which is in my shop tour video. So I'm not really going to focus on that. Let's run up this hill here. You can see my berry farm and my small flower farm. Yeah, another tunnel. Here we go. Oops. Get caught on it. There we are. And we're going backwards. The pine area is my animal enclosure. And then I've got, some cooking stuff. And that chicken escaped the enclosure. Bad chicken. My small flower breeding area. My little bit of farming that I do. I only farm stuff to feed my animals. And then that orange roof down there is my workshop. And then this giant triangle here is just water and lava alternating just for the fun of it. And we're back. So if we go back up this track, run up it backwards so that it doesn't want to go. We land on the roof of my workshop. And so here's the workshop. We'll just take a peek in. Basically, it has all of my work benches and a bunch of storage of, stuff that I use to make stuff, because pretty much everything in my shop, I grind for all the supplies, and then I make it in my shop, in my workshop, so that I can sell it in my shop. Behind it, this is my wood cutting area. Basically, I just plant a bunch of trees and I stand in the center and cut the trees down as they pop up. Some spirit crystals, and I have some berry totems. I only have 3 out because I really don't need a lot. They're basically to like feed my chickens and make pancakes, and again, my farming area to feed my animals. And this is a garden. It's also one of the very first things that I built on this island, and I call it Mo's garden because the first animal that came out was a cow, and I named my cow Mo, because that's what it did all the time. And this is where it stayed. It didn't wander around very much. It pretty much stayed in this garden. So I named it Mo's garden. And I still have Mo, so you'll see her in a bit. Again, my small flower breeding area. I do most of my, hi Froggy, I do most of my flower breeding on a different alt. And then I have berries if I want to auto farm them for a while. Over there is my turkey island, where the turkeys, they don't leave. So I know that they don't escape or anything. They're on their own separate island. Actually, if I go up the stairs, I can give you a turkey's eye view. So that's their island. And it's far enough away from everything that they can't jump to anything. And they're apparently not dumb enough to jump off the island, so that's a good thing. Unlike my animals, they keep escaping this enclosure. See, that chicken just jumped over the wall. Dumb chicken, go back in. Go back in. Normal. So this is my animal area. The pine trees are for the pigs to dig up their truffles. And we've got several industrial milkers for the yaks and cows. I haven't taken care of them in a while, so like everything is full. You know, the wool things are full and the food is empty. You know, the truffle barrels are full. They finally gave a noise to the yak. I'm so happy because before it didn't make any noise, which seemed really weird. The other yak is named Yakety Yak, and this one's named Don't Talk Back. So some older people might get that reference. I don't know about the current generation, but yeah. I have a sheep that has the cake skin. This jukebox is for the chickens because I don't know where any chickens are right now. When you play music, the chickens will dance to it, so that's why there's a jukebox down here. And go over to the, let's pick that. This is the barn, and that's Minu. That's my second cow. My Ma is the one with the red, I call it red pajamas. She has the Chinese New Year skin. Where is she? Where's Ma? Oh, there she is. She's in the barn. So, this is Ma, my very first pet. So they have this big barn that kind of wraps around. I keep making it bigger and bigger so that it can hold more and more food, so that I don't have to feed them as often, but still, I don't get down here as often as I should to make the animals happy. But yeah, hey. I've got 2 of every animal too, except for the horse. Because when I got the horse, I hit the large animal limit, and so I could only have 1 horse. So, if I want another horse, because I do breed these animals, so if I want to be able to breed horses, I'm going to have to get rid of a large animal. Most likely, it would probably be Minu, the second cow, because the cows have been here the longest, so they're like the ones but I would never get rid of Mush. She was my very first animal, so she's here to stay. Now, if we go this way through my berry thing, this is a row of maples, and it's for my my maple syrup, which I haven't run in a long time because I just have a ton of maple syrup, so I don't need to run it anymore. And if you climb it and then jump over here, this is for the harvest quest. What I did, because this is pick 20 of this crop, 20 of that crop, so I have them in order, 20 wheat, and then 20 tomatoes and potatoes and carrots, and then you go over to the spinach and onions and cactus and rice and spirits, and the grapes and the dragon fruit are in there somewhere. But basically, it's like you can go through the whole thing and get that whole quest done like really quick, as long as you don't make a mistake. So like if you're clearing out the tomatoes and accidentally clear out some potatoes while you're still clearing out the tomatoes, then you can't do the potato quest until you plant more potatoes, or sometimes I've gotten myself all messed up. So I'm more careful now. I've spread them out more than originally. And I also have all the fruit trees. I have 4 of each because that's what you need to do the fruit tree quest, so that can be done really quick. This, I call it the turkey garden because it has the turkey furniture and it has the turkey trophy. But it's just a garden. It was the original fruit tree garden, and it needed to be expanded once the quests were here. And I have these signs here. It's a little story. This used to be the portal garden. But one day, while my island was published, hackers came and they stole all of the portals. They stole a lot of other stuff too, like all my industrial stuff. Everything I had in storage, such as stuff for the shop, plates, bolts, rods, gold, crystals, steel, red bronze. They wiped me out pretty much of anything that's worth anything. And the list goes on. Anything worth anything. That's what I just said. And so now this is no longer a portal garden. They are now in my shop where I can keep an eye on them. And now this is simply a wild flower garden with fruit trees. But this garden does hold a special secret. Can you find it? Around my islands, I have hidden vending machines. And so now I just gave you a clue of what the secret of this garden is. But anyways, if you find the vending machines, whatever item is in the vending machine, you can get it for 1 cent. So, it's like a little prize, basically. So, yeah. And then through here, oops, I always make sure my doors are closed. This is just a pretty garden, just because I like gardens, apparently, because I have several of them on here. And it's got my coconut trees, which is one of the fruits on the fruit tree quest, and luckily I already have them planted here. So this was my rabbit and frog enclosure. I had, one of each. Well, not every color. I didn't have a pink rabbit, but I had one of each color of rabbits and frogs in here. But within like the last month or so, you may have noticed that there's this glitch where the animals can walk through anything. They can escape any enclosure. They can jump any height. So yeah, they all escaped, and they're gone. If we go back this way, well, actually, I'll do a third video because I just want to mention something. I have one of those golden portals. I call them pea portals because they're the color of pea. They're pretty ugly. I wish they could have put a prettier color like blue or something. But basically the yellow is for anyone who had coins and items that were worth, I think it was 1 billion coins. They gave you this pea portal, and then they took all your money and all your stuff. That was the big purge. It was like about a year after the game existed. There was a lot of coin duping and duping of other stuff too, and everything was getting like worthless basically. So they did a big wipe and took the majority of people's money and other things, but us quote unquote rich people got to get a pea portal. Yay. But I need to show you where the other beehives are before I end this. There's beehive number, what was that? 5. And here's beehive number 6. And beehive number 7 is actually in my shop. Not too far away from here. Right here. That's number 7. So I've got, lucky me, I've got 7 beehives. So I'm going to end this video here. I haven't shown you all of my island because I haven't shown you any of my industrial farms like red, bronze, and steel and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do a third video of this island so you can see the rest of it, because I don't want this video to get any longer. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you like my island. Thank you, and bye bye.